Keeping up with our motto that learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure, here we are with the remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning, students! Today we are going to continue with class 9th and 10th Science, Chapter 7 from class 10, Introduction to Microbiology. Topics which I am going to cover during this session are microbial fuels, microbial pollution control, sewage management using microbes, clean technology, and use of microbes in farming. Let us see how microbes are useful in the production of various fuels. Gaseous fuel like methane is obtained from microbial anaerobic decomposition of urban agriculture and industrial waste. Ethanol and alcohol is a clean fuel obtained during the fermentation of molasses by yeast Saccharomyces. Hydrogen gas is considered to be the fuel of the future. It is released during biophotolysis of water in which bacteria perform the photoreduction. It is very necessary to increase the use of such fuels because they are pollution-free and non-renewable sources of energy. A biofuel is a fuel that is produced through contemporary processes from biomass, rather than a fuel that is produced by the very slow geological process involved in the formation of fossil fuels such as oil. There are various ways of making biofuels, but they generally use chemical reactions, fermentation, and heat to break down the starches, sugars, and other molecules in the plant. Plants like wheat, corn, soybean, and sugarcane, they are used in the production of biofuel. Over here you can see in this picture the biomass is harvested and threshing is done, and the cellulose which is collected, it is converted into glucose. This glucose or the sugar content is broken down with the help of chemical reactions. The resulting products are then refined to produce the fuel that can be used in different vehicles. And when the vehicles use this fuel, carbon dioxide gas is released, which is sent back to the atmosphere. So biofuels burn cleaner than fossil fuels. They release fewer pollutants and greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. These fuels are easily available and in plenty of quantity. These are reliable fuels of the future. Let us see how microbes are useful in controlling pollution. Solid waste, sewage, and various pollutants are ever increasing with increase in pollution. With this, ever increasing diseases and degradation of environment are the worldwide problems. Cities of densely populated countries like India are affected with these problems. Life of future generation is difficult if the problems are not solved at the right time and to the right extent. Microbes are used for disposal of solid waste through biogas plant and compost production. Let us see how microbes are useful in urban waste disposal. Degradable waste being accumulated in the urban areas is used for this purpose. Large pits are dug in open spaces far away from the residential areas, and those pits are lined with the plastic sheets as a precaution against pollution of soil due to leaching of toxic and harmful materials. Over here you can see this is the land and the pit which is dug under this land. This is the degradable waste, and over here the lining of plastic is given in order to protect the soil from pollution. Compressed water is dumped in the pit. It is covered with layers of soil, sawdust, leafy waste, and specific biochemicals. Bioreactors are mixed at some places. Microbes present in the soil and other top layers, they decompose the waste. Completely filled pit is sealed with slurry, which is made of soil. Best quality compost is formed after few days. Over here you can see the methane gas which will be released. There is a system to recover that methane gas. Such landfill sites can be reused after removal of compost. Sewage management. In villages, domestic sewage is disposed of either in nearby soil or in biogas plant. However, in cities, sewage needs to be carried to processing unit and acted upon by microbial processes. Microbes can decompose any compound as well as destroy the pathogens of cholera, typhoid, etc. They release methane and carbon dioxide by decomposition of the carbon compounds present in the sewage. Sewage after processing can be used for various purposes. The sludge that settles down in this process can be again used as a fertilizer. It can also be used in biogas plant. Water released after the microbial treatment is environmentally safe. So this safe water can be used again. Microbes are used for bioremediation of environment polluted due to sewage. So it can be used in environmental cleaning also. Clean technology. Human being has made a very fast progress in technology. However, environmental pollution is also increasing with the same speed. Let us see the ways of control over air, water and soil pollution with the help of microbes. Microbes have natural ability of decomposing the man-made chemicals. Hydrocarbons and other chemicals are transformed with the help of these abilities. Some microbes remove the sulfur from fuels. Metals like copper, iron, uranium, zinc, etc. leach into environment from low quality metalloid. These are converted into compounds before leaching with the help of thiobacilli and sulfobacilli. Bacteria like Pseudomonas spp and Alkanovorax borcumensis have the ability to destroy the pyridines and other chemicals. Hence, these bacteria are used to clear the oil spills. These are called as hydrocarbonoclastic bacteria. HCB, that is hydrocarbonoclastic bacteria, decomposes the hydrocarbons and bring about the reaction of carbon with oxygen. Carbon dioxide and water are formed in this process. Sulfuric acid is present in the acid rain and materials coming out of the mines. Erosion of metals present in statues, buildings and bridges occur due to this. Sulfuric acid is a source of energy for some species of bacteria like Acidophilium spp and Acidoacillus ferroxidans. Hence, these bacteria can control the soil pollution occurring due to the acid rain. Let us see how microbes are useful for farming. Microbial inoculants. Some microbes containing inoculants are produced by the process of fermentation. First of all, let us understand what are inoculants. Microbial inoculants are also known as soil inoculants. Soil inoculants are a type of bacteria added to the soil to seed the soil. These bacteria infect the legumes growing in the soil and causes the legumes to form the nitrogen fixing nodules that makes the peas and beans rich in nitrogen. So, these microbes containing inoculants are produced by the process of fermentation, are sprayed on the seeds before sowing, and some of the inoculants are released into the plants. Microbes in inoculants help in the plant growth by supplying nutrients. They improve the quality of vegetarian food. Solution containing azotobacter and artificial nitrogenase is used in organic farming. Soil pollution occurring due to chemical fertilizers is prevented due to the use of these solutions. Fluoroacetamide-like chemicals are mixed with soil due to the use of chemical pesticides in agriculture. These prove to be harmful to other plants and animals as well as causes skin diseases to humans. These pesticides in the soil can be destroyed with the help of microbes. Bioinsecticides or biopesticides. They are certain type of pesticides which are derived from the natural materials like animal, plant, bacteria and certain minerals. Bacterial and the fungal toxins which can destroy the pests and pathogens can be directly integrated into plants with the help of biotechnology. Being toxic to insects, they do not consume the plants. Similar to bacteria, some species of fungi and viruses are also useful as pesticides. For example, spinosad, a byproduct of fermentation, is a biopesticide. So student, this is all about this chapter. Thank you so much.